Hello and welcome to BFS Wargaming. So Sam is back on the channel and he has brought many demons.
Many Tzeentchian demons.
Tzeentchian demons. So
don't get to see the Tzeentch enough, so...
Yeah, that's nice. I like a bit of pure demon, as we all know, with my Slaanesh. So we've got demons versus the Custodes. So obviously it's been sent out. The Aquilan shield host has answered the call to rid the demons. So this is actually a bit of a practice game. We're practicing with a bit of a competitive terrain layout because we are going to be doing a knockout tournament. So there'll be me, there'll be Sam, there'll be Ollie and Tom, and we're all going to be commanding 2 armies each, and we're going to be doing a knockout style tournament. So it should be a lot of fun, and it's a good bit of practice for us for when we do go and play tournaments once we can.
It's nice to have some sort of event to look forward to as well.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it, but we're just sort of testing out this terrain layout, seeing if this is somewhere around where we want to be with terrain and the amount of terrain, and yeah, see how it goes. So we're going to go into the lists.
Okay, so here's my 2,000 points of Tzeentch demons and Thousand Sons. So starting off, we have a battalion of Tzeentch demons. Leading that, we've got our unkillable chicken friend, the Lord of Change. He will be my Warlord with the Incorporeal Form, I believe it's called. Yep, Incorporeal Form Warlord trait, which gives him -1 damage. He is an Exalted Lord of Change for Aura of Mutability, which gives him a 6-up Feel No Pain. And then he has a Relic, which is the Impossible Robe, so he's got a natural 3+ Invon. So he's the super souped up resilient Lord Change with the powers Infernal Gateway, Boon of Change and Treason of Tzeentch. So it's kind of what I had left over for powers wise. He's more my mission monkey. We then have Kairos Fate Weaver, mostly because I love the model and I actually really like Fate Weaver. I think he's decent. And then just the last HQ, we have a Change Caster in the middle here. Just a little buff character, can give some models +1 strength. I would have liked a Fate Skimmer to fly around, but I need the points. So his psychic powers are Gaze of Fate, so you can get rerolls, and Flickering Flame to give +1 to wound for the flamers, pretty much. Troops wise, we have 3 units of horrors, 2 units of 10 pinks, and 1 unit of 10 brimstones. That's literally it for troops. Elites wise, we've got a unit of 9 flamers of Tzeentch. This will be certainly interesting to try. I've never tried them in a unit of 9, so we'll see how they do. And then we have 2 units of 9 Screamers of Tzeentch. So that's my combat push, and hopefully they'll do well. I'm dubious about Screamers. Sometimes they do amazing, sometimes they don't. We then have a patrol of Thousand Sons, which is literally just for the 2 Demon Princes. So we have a Demon Prince with the Magister. This will be the blue one. And so he gets an extra Warlord, and I've just given him the extra Warlord trait. So he's got, these are Cult of Magic, so they get the Cult of Magic spell, which I believe is called Astral Blast. And then he's got the Warlord trait to give him extra mortal wounds when he does mortal wounds with Psychic. So his psychic powers will be Warp Time and Infernal Gaze. Just 2 Infernal Gaze being reliable mortal wounds, and Warp Time for Warp Time. We then have another Demon Prince, the grey one, who is pretty much standard with the Diabolical Strength and Weavers of Fate powers. Obviously both of them with talons. And just to fill up the patrol, we've got 10 Zangors with their double blades. So that is 2,000 points.
Okay, 2,000 points of Adeptus Custodes. Well, Talons of the Emperor, because we've got some sisters in here. So we've got 3 HQs in this battalion. We have 2 shield captains on bikes. We have Valerian and Aleya. We also have 3 Custodian Guard squads of 3, each with 2 spears and a shield and sword. Then we have, in the elite slot, we have 2 units of Prosecutors, Sisters of Silence. We have a Contemptor Dreadnought with the auto cannon, and we have the 3 Alaris Terminators. Then in fast attack we have 2 units of 3 of the Virtus Praetors, the bikes, all with hurricane bolters. And then as far as the characters go, we have spent a few CP. So we are down to 9, and we have this shield captain over here, we have the Eagle Eye Relic, and we have the Aquilan shield, because these are all Aquilan shields, should have said that. And we have the other Warlord trait, which halves all damage. And then the other guy is the Master, is the Superior Creation Warlord trait, so it's 5 up, feel no pain. He has the Auric Aquilas, so the 3 up invuln, reroll charges. And he has the Mastermind, so Strategic Mastermind. So he gets CP back on a 5+, which is nice. So, yeah, that is 2,000 points. And we're going to go into deployment. Okay, so we've rolled off and we are playing Vital Intelligence. So there's 6 objectives. Secondaries wise, I am going to be taking Abhor the Witch, because he got a lot of psychers.
I do have a few, just a few.
And then I was thinking either Assassinate or Grind. Trouble with Assassinate is he can quite easily stop me doing that by hiding people, and also his 2 big guys are pretty hard to kill. So I went with Grind just because hopefully he's not going to kill me that easily, and I can just keep chipping a couple of units a turn, and hopefully he only gets 1 of mine. That's the plan. And then the third is the Data Intercept, which is the secondary on Vital Intelligence mission, which once I read it and Sam explained it, I thought, oh, that sounds pretty handy, because in this mission it's domination, but you control an objective. If you've controlled it, even if you leave, you still control it until your opponent takes that off you, and that counts for Data Intercept as well. So primary and secondary all sort of and that secondary go together.
Yeah, it's really interesting, because it's basically like do an action with a unit, and then basically you get a point for each primary you get. So
yeah,
it mirrors really well with the primary objective.
Yeah, and I feel like I've got a fair amount of infantry units which I can do that with. So
I think any unit can do it.
Ooh,
like even monsters and vehicles can do it.
Even better.
So it's quite a good one.
Yeah.
I have taken with the Tzeentch Demons. So I was looking at the Psychic one, Psychic Ritual in the middle. You've got quite a few ways to deny psychic powers, so I was like, no, we'll take. So I've taken Mental Interrogation. If I get it twice, I'll be happy. That's like 6 points. Yeah. I then took Engage All Fronts with the Hammer and Anvil not Hammer and Anvil, Vanguard style deployment with the quarters. Engage is really easy to knock out an easy 10 points on.
Especially when you've got Screamers that move 16 inches.
Yes, and deep striking units and other bits. Last one I took was Data Intercept, because like we said, it marries up really well with the primary. That's where we're sort of going anyway, so yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, I'm interested. I do like the Tzeentch Demons. I know they're not the top list in the game, but I really like them.
Yeah,
so.
Should be a fun matchup. So we're going to go into a roll-off for deployment, and then we'll be back with where we've deployed. Okay, so Custodes won the roll-off, and we have deployed here. So we've got some Guard, Aleya, we've got 3 bikes, the Warlord, Captain on bike. We have some Sisters of Silence, we have the Dreadnought, we have these guys, other Captain on bike, Valerian, and the bikes and Guard over there. We've got 3 Terminators in reserve. Then over this side we've got Screamers, Horrors, Zangors, Brimstones, Demon Prince, 2 big birds, another Demon Prince, some Screamers, some Horrors, and Sam paid a CP to put the Flamers in reserve.
2 CP.
2 CP to put the Flamers in reserve. How many CP are you on now?
I'm on a mighty 6.
Okay, and I'm on 9. Right, so we're going to go for the roll-off to see who goes first. I'm not sure either of us are really bothered about this. Probably prefer to go second, I think.
Yeah, I think I prefer to go second.
Okay, so let's go for a roll-off.
I can't even see.
You got a 6.
Well, that's not a good idea.
So I go second. Okay, so we'll be back with Demons. Turn 1.
Okay, so command phase on turn 1. I really didn't want to go first. Like, kind of needed you to come towards me a bit to make use of my speed. Otherwise, I'm just going to walk into you. So, I gain a CP, taking me up to 7. Maybe I can get into position for next turn, and we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, this is pretty much not what I wanted. Okay, so movement. We have pushed up these screamers for this objective. The Zangors in the middle have just run. I'm obviously expecting this unit to get obliterated, but they've got the objective. Horrors are just moving up because I just don't know what to do with them. they're just kind of there. Then we've got a gaggle of characters going down the middle. So Super Chicken is running up the middle, just being like a Super Chicken. This one doesn't know where he's coming or going. And then Demon Princes have sort of come up the back just to do some shenanigans. Over on this flank, the Screamers and Horrors have actually backed up. I'm thinking if you come forward this flank, then I can jump back forward and we can have a bit of to and fro here. So we do have some wizarding to do. So Psychic.
You're a wizard, Harry.
First spell we're going to start with is the Change Caster, who is back here amongst the Horrors. He's going to go for a good old Gaze of Fate. 6 does cast, so that's basically reroll any single dice later in a turn.
Great.
So I normally forget it.
Any more psychic?
We've got tons.
Okay.
So we will go with the Grey Demon Prince in the middle of the board. Yep, he will cast Weavers of Fate on himself. So we need a 6 to cast that. Don't want a CP reroll already. No, we'll use the gaze. We'll use the gaze to reroll that 2. That goes off. So
okay.
He's got Weavers on himself.
Is that the -1 to hit or the free up in one?
That's the free up in one.
Okay.
We will then cast Diabolic on ourselves. Diabolic Strength this is. We'll try that one again. That is definitely not a cast, but that's okay. We can get fresh dice out.
Okay. What's next?
Next we have. We're going to have a look at Fate Weaver. So Fate Weaver, he can cast Boon of Change onto said Demon Prince. That's a 9. So it's going to give him a random +1 strength, attack or toughness.
Okay.
So D3. 2 gives him +1 attack.
Okay. Nice.
Quite nice. We are then just going to have a look at his other spells that he could possibly pull off, and we'll come back. Okay, so Fate Weaver is going to do a second power just because he can, which is Flickering Flame. That's a 9. He's just going to stick that on the Horrors, just in case they get a random opportunity to Overwatch.
Okay.
So that's Fate Weaver done, and we're throwing dice about. Ugh. So we've then got the Magister Demon Prince. So his only spell this turn is going to be a Warp Time. That does go off.
Who's he casting that on?
He's casting it on the other Demon Prince.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a Demon Prince just be like, what? We are crazy. So I'll move him in a moment.
Okay.
And I think that's it for Psychic. So onto the shooting phase, I guess.
Okay, we'll be back with the shooting phase. Okay, so there was no shooting because any guns that Sam does have are out of range. So we're going to go into the charge phase. Who's charging?
Yeah. It's just a Demon Prince into the bikes.
Do I want to Overwatch? This is the question.
Do you? Oh, we need to do the Lord Changes Psychic powers.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah. All he's doing is mentally interrogating.
Okay. Are you in range?
Yeah, of your captain back there.
What do you have to be in? 18, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I checked. That's why he's there.
Okay, well, I'll try and deny that then.
Yeah.
It's -1 because you're in the Sisters. 18 of the Sisters.
Yeah, and it's +2.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. So it's just a 3-up inbun then. 3-up inbun? A 3-up deny. Doesn't deny.
I do take 3 mortal wound, D3 mortal wounds. For 1 mortal wound, and do I ignore it? I don't.
Why do you take more?
Because of perils.
Oh yes, of course. Oh, actually I'll pay a CP to double perils you.
Rude. You can do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take another 3. I'll take another 1. So I'll take 2 in total.
Yeah, because you get 1 back from your 6-up for not paying. Okay, so are you going to charge now? I'm not going to Overwatch.
Yeah, he's
not
charging.
Worth it.
So he's done 2.
Although there's a lot of bolt fire. Yeah, I am going to Overwatch. any little bits I can get off you. Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so Overwatch. We are doing 3 12s. We're hitting on 6s. We are re-rolling ones because of the captain. So 4 so far.
Yep.
None on that one. Just 5.
5.
So wound roll.
Yep.
5's to wound. We do get 3. No AP, obviously. Doesn't matter. You got 3 up in bar.
Yeah. 3 wounds on 5 ups on 5 dice is quite good.
No. 3 wounds. You just roll 5 though.
Oh, I'll just take the 5. Sorry. Reroll 3. There we go. It cost me 1.
It did cost you 1.
I will CP reroll it because I'm rude like that. There you go.
So you take 1 wound.
And then I'll charge. There you go.
Okay, he's in. So we're back with the fight phase. Okay, I am going to use Arcane Genetic Alchemy, which is basically transhuman. It just costs an extra CP. So it's 2 CP. I haven't rolled for any of my CP to get them back, so I'm going to roll from now. I've used 5. And I definitely got 1 back.
You've used 5 CP already?
Yep.
What have you used 5 CP on?
Deny, making you walk perils twice.
Oh yeah.
And there was something else.
And Overwatch.
Oh yeah, Overwatch. And then that 2 for that.
So with my talons and my boon of change, I am getting 9 attacks currently.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and Death to the False Emperor.
Oh yeah, you still get that.
Reroll 1s. It mattered. And then winning on 4s because Space Marines cheat. It's okay.
Didn't
I did
actually
roll
matter.
3, yeah. 5 wounds.
5 wounds, so 4 up in runs. 1 goes through.
Sure. 2 damage.
Okay. My attack's back?
Indeed.
Okay, we'll be back with the... Okay, so 4 attacks each, not re-rolling wounds because it's in charge, so I'm hitting on 2s. I am re-rolling 1s because of the captain. And then I am wounding your T6.
Yes.
So I'm wounding on 4s with no re-rolls. Okay, so that is 3, 6, 8.
Yep. 8 on 3 ups.
Yep. Just the 1?
Is it D3, is it?
Yeah.
I can spend a CP to reroll. Still 1.
Okay, so D3 is a 3.
Rude. Rolling well for these Custodes. So he's taking 4 now.
Okay, so we'll be back with Custodes turn 1. Okay, command phase. So I'm up to 6 CP, and I am going to basically try and take Sam off an objective here or there, just so he doesn't get so many points on data intercept and primary, and then just try and secure my places. Got to get rid of this buffed up Demon Prince because he's going to cause me problems. I am going to lose then stuff in the fight back, but such is life, you know. Sometimes you've got to die. Okay, over here I've advanced the Custodians up to get on that objective, but only just on that objective, just because I don't want to get too close to the Screamers. Valerian's just moved up. These bikes have jumped over here just because they can get some shooting. I didn't want to get too close to the Screamers. It's a bit of a trade-off here. Neither of us want to push forward because you know you're going to get charged by the other. Sisters are doing data intercept. They've just moved round. Custodians are just on the objective just because they're bosses. Dreadnoughts move round to help deal with this. Aleya's behind here. She's going to jump over through the building, start smashing. 5 sisters in there. They can shoot out the building. We've got this guy, the main big boss man. He's jumped over. He's going to have a go, shoot some Zangors, kill this. These have jumped out here to shoot there and then get charged by some Screamers. So that's basically what's going on. So we'll be back with the shooting. Okay, Dreadnought's going into the Zangors. So we've got 6 shots with the assault thing. He hits on 2s because he's a boss. Strength 7, so this will be 3s. So it's 4
4 wounds.
-1. That doesn't matter, you've got 5 up.
-1, so 5 ups. Make 1, so we lose 3.
And then we have a combi bolter. Yeah.
Just as regular storm bolter or something, isn't it?
Yeah, so he doesn't, with dreadnoughts don't get...
No, you don't get a rapid fire.
So... No wounds.
No wounds.
Okay, so then we're going to go into these guys over here, and we are going to shoot into. In fact, no, we'll go with the Capitan first. So, yeah, within 12.
I mean, it's a bikey rapid fires anyway, isn't he?
No.
Oh no.
No, he doesn't get it.
Oh,
no,
rude.
Because the Custodians, they'd be a bit OP. So re-roll in the 1s into 1s, double 1 into double 1, and then 4s.
Angles are toughness 4, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So that's 4.
4.
No EP.
Get some dice.
5 up.
So Zengors, 5 ups. We lose 3 again.
Cool. And then we have some shots from these guys. No. They're not in rapid fire anymore. So 3 shots, 3 hits, 1 wound.
1 wound. Mighty 5 up. Nope. Another squishy Zangle. Just keep that one at the front there because he should be holding the objective.
No, he's just out.
Ah.
Do you want to leave one of the others that would have been? Because it'd still be out here. Still be out of range. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Then we will come back. Okay, these Custodians guard going into the Lord of Change.
That was good.
They are within rerolls of that captain. And then 5s. So 1.
1 wound.
-1.
Doesn't matter. 3 up. Loves it.
Ugh. Okay, then we'll shoot.
Oh, that's my codex falling over.
We'll shoot these 4 into him. They're not in rapid fire, so I'll just do 2 lots of 12 because it's all the same.
Yep.
And then 5s. Ooh, that's good.
That's
6 so far. Then the other 12.
So much Dakar.
5s and 6s.
Number
3, so 9.
That's 9. And grab some
total.
dice. Okay, so saves the law change against all this bolt back Dakar, so it's 3 ups. Oh, he's biffed a load, so he takes 4. So let's see if he can use his Aura of Mutability to regain any. He does not, he takes 4 damage.
Okay, sisters in the building are shooting in at the Lord of Change. So we're hitting on 3s with no rerolls. Because Aleya doesn't reroll for, I don't think. Doesn't do anything.
Okay, charges then. Do you want to make many, or have you got any more shooting?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, we'll come back with charge phase.
Yep. Okay, so Aleya is charging in at the Demon Prince with a big 5.
Does that get around?
Gets around to here. Then I'm going to charge the Capitan in.
With a 9.
So he's going to come around to here.
Question is, where's the Dreadnought want to go?
The Dreadnought's going to try and get in. And he's going to try and get in around here. See what he gets.
An 11 will do it.
And he'll be here.
Methinks that Dreadnought's a bit booned.
Dreadnought?
Dreadnought, Demon Prince.
Okay, yeah. I was going to say, leave my Dreadnought alone. Okay, we'll come back with the fight phase. Okay, Captain first in there because I know that we're going to get intervened on. Reroll the 1. And then we're going to go with 4s. Rerolling because he charged.
Full reroll for charge is really nice.
Yeah.
That paid off.
3.
Rolls. Okay, I'll grab some dice. Where have I put them? They're over here now. So, awkward left-handed roll. What's the damage on these?
D3.
I can't die, so I'll take it.
Okay. It's only 1.
It's only 1. Okay, I will spend 2 CP to fight interrupt the fight.
Yep.
I just need to figure out how many attacks and who I'm hitting. Okay, so I have spent 2 CP to interrupt with this Demon Prince, and we're going to beat up the little lady because I think that's the best chance we've got to kill something. So we've got 9 attacks here. So hitting on 2s. Ooh, they all hit. There's 1 extra in there for Death to the False Emperor, which does hit. And then it's wounding on toughness 3, right?
Yep.
So 2s. Don't get any rerolls here, so that's 8 wounds.
No problem.
-2, so 5 ups.
It's only 5 ups.
Ooh. Luminex, you almost did it.
Yeah, but I can't even save her with a reroll. Because if I reroll 1, it's still 6 wounds and she's dead. Aleya is gone.
Choppy. Numb. Okay, we'll be back with the Custodian attack.
Okay, 4 attacks with the Dreadnought into the Demon Prince. Reroll the 1s for the Capitan. Then this has got to be pretty strong. Yes, 2s to wound.
Is it 2s?
Yeah.
Your strength 12 or more?
Strength 14.
14. Very well. I will make my 4 saves on 3s because of Weavers. I failed 2. What's the damage on this?
Straight 3.
Straight 3. Okay, so he's dead.
Yeah, it's definitely straight 3. Yeah.
That's it. Does the Demon Prince explode? He doesn't. Demon Princes don't explode, but we like to think they do. Alright, moving on.
Okay, so leadership for the Zangors.
Thanks to Kairos, they're 10 at the moment. They still fail. So I lose 2, but I lose 1. Another 2. So.
Cool. Fortunately for you, my Dreadnought's not objective secured, so you do still hold that.
Thankfully. That's all we want.
Okay. I will just check that it's not Dreadnoughts as well. I'm pretty sure it's infantry, but no, it is infantry and fighters. So, we will be back then, in that case, with Demons turn 2. And then I'll do some score.
Okay, so command phase for turn 2. We're pretty happy that at least one Zangor survived here, which gives me 15 on primary. My Lord Change looking a little beat up, but he's fine. So yeah, it's somewhat retaliation. I gain 1 CP.
You're actually on 4 CP because you used 2 to interrupt.
I am indeed. So I thought I was on 6, but yeah, I did use 2 to interrupt.
No
which denied you your grind, which was important.
Yes, it did. It was important, yeah.
So yeah, points are looking comfortable at the moment. We'll see how the game goes on. On to movement. Okay, so movement-wise, the Screamers have jumped up. They're going to nom on those little boys. Horrors have run up. The Flamers have dropped in here. One has dropped in on the other side of the wall just to cap the objective, which means I'm getting 2 that can't shoot, but I'd rather have the objective than not. The single Zangor has just tucked behind the wall, and the Horrors advanced up to claim the objective as well. Fate Weaver and the Demon Prince are looking happy in the middle. We've got the Lord Change just coming up through the middle there, just going to do his thing. At the back here, we've got both Pink and Brimstones doing the data intercept, because you can do it with more than 1 unit. So they're both doing that. The Screamers have just come running forward. They're going to hope to make this charge. It's a little bit of a long bomb. They are looking at about 7 to make that in. So that's 50-50 chance. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too fussed about this flank. So, with that said, we're going to move into the psychic phase, and we are going to start with a spell we always start with, Gaze of Fate from Change Caster at the back here. That does indeed cast. So get me my free reroll. It's a really good reroll. We'll then move on to Fate Weaver. Who's going to start with Flickering Flames onto the Flamers. That is a 5. So that is a 5 to cast. So that does indeed cast.
What does that do?
It gives them +1 to wound. With their Flamers, it's quite nice.
Cool.
Fate Weaver will then go with a good old-fashioned Smite. Yeah, good old-fashioned Smite. for an 8. So it's going to hit your Dreadnought for...
I'm going to pay CP.
For 3. Okay, so...
To ignore wounds on 5-ups. Was it 3?
Yeah, 3 wounds.
So it takes 2 damage.
Cool. Then Fate Weaver just has one more spell to do, which is going to be a Bolt of Change.
Okay.
Yeah, Bolt of Change. Yeah. Is it going to be Bolt? No, it's going to be Boon of Change.
Okay.
It does go off on an 11.
Cool. Who's that going?
It's going to go on those Screamers back there.
Yep.
Giving them +1 attack. Oh, that's really good. We like that.
Very nice.
We've then got the Magister Demon Prince next to Fate Weaver, who is going to go and start with a Infernal Gaze into the Dreadnought. That is an 8, so that is cast. This is I roll 3 dice. On a 4+, I do a mortal wound.
Cool.
For each 4+, that is.
Yep.
So I do 1, which increases to 2 because of my Warlord trait.
Okay. Ignore 1.
Yep.
So I've taken 3.
And then he'll do a classic smite, which does cast.
Yeah, that's fine.
So D3 for 3 mortal wounds because of the +1.
Okay, take 3.
Now we've just got Fate, the Lord Change. So at this point I could try and get more victory points, or I could just explode things. And I think we're going to just try to explode things. So, first things first, we're going to go mad and try for Treason of Tzeentch. That's a 7. So, and it casts on an 8, so it fails. And then we're going to go with a Infernal Gateway on an 8. Yep, does cast on an 8.
I will
Get -1 for your sisters, do I?
You do get -1.
-1 for the sisters. Okay, so I'll spend my Gaze of Fate reroll to reroll this one. It does go off on a lot.
Okay, I'll spend a CP for a 3-up deny.
Yep.
Doesn't go off.
Even the 3-up denies that.
I'll spend another CP for a 4-up deny.
Yeah. Can you do both?
Yeah.
No, why not?
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. Yeah. I'll because it's on a Custodes unit. Yeah. Might as well. No, I rolled another 2. Well, that was a big waste of CP.
So
hang on? Do I get any of them CP back? I spent 3. Yeah, I get 1 back.
12. Okay, so it's going to hit the captain. He strategically placed so I'm closest to him.
Yep.
So D3 onto the captain for 2.
5-up, feel no pain. Okay, it takes 2.
Then it's D3 for every unit within 3 of him. So it's the sisters and the bikes.
Yeah.
So the bikes getting a mighty 1.
Okay. 2 seconds. So 6 up. Saves it.
And the sisters, a mighty 1.
Okay. They just die.
Yeah. I know they can't be targeted by psychic. But
yeah, I'm assuming that affects them.
Every model within so many range of the model actually hit. So that's the Lord Change done, because for some reason you can only cast 2.
Okay.
So we could spend a CP to smite with the horrors, because smite is currently up to, I've cast 2, so it's up to a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So they can only cast on a single D6.
Yeah.
I could spend 1 CP to automatically cast on a 9, just for D3 mortal wounds. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. 1 CP. It takes me down to 3. I cast smite on a 9 with the horrors.
Okay.
So
cool.
Just D3 on the Dreadnought for free. Need
nice.
5 up.
Nope.
Yeah, that was a good CP. Okay, we got some shooting to do.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 flames which are out of range. So it's 7 D6 into the Dreadnought.
Yep.
And we're spending 1 CP. For every 6 to wound, we do a mortal in addition.
Cool.
So this is how many shots. So we've got 2 6s, which is balanced out by 3 1s. and 2 5s and a 4 and a 3. That's almost average. So that is...
Okay, 32 shots.
Yep, wounding on 5s because we're only strength 4 currently. Actually, it'd be wounding on 4s because I've got Flicker and Flame.
Yeah.
And each 5 or 6 does a mortal wound. So that is...
Okay, he's dead.
I just want to count how many mortal wounds that is.
I'll just roll for some more wounds. Yeah, he's dead. Does he explode?
Does he explode?
Yes, he does.
Explosions!
I'll just come back and check. So the flame has done 19 wounds and 11 mortals. So yeah, the dreadnought was definitely dead.
I didn't need all that psychic.
Okay, so it's D3 mortal wounds. First on the Zangors. 3.
Road.
Horrors. 2. Screamers. 1.
Yep.
Lord of Change. 1.
Lord of Change gets a 6.
My bike captain. 1. Does he ignore that? Yes, he does.
My Lord of Change ignore it? He does not.
And then these bikes for 2.
Have I killed a bike yet?
Yep.
Yay! We like explosions.
So we're back into shooting.
Shooting, yes.
Who else is shooting? Anyone?
We've got horrors which can technically shoot, but like it's so minimal I don't even want to bother. So we will go with charges.
Okay.
And we're going to charge the screamers into the Custodian Guard right there.
Cool.
Oh, look at that. Double 1. Still gets me in.
Yep.
Oh, right. And then we've got screamers over here.
Okay, I'm going to Tanglefoot Grenadier.
Cool. So, how many?
So it is...
D6, isn't it?
I believe it's D6. It's the last one, of course. Yeah, so on a D6, yeah. No, I can't use it on you.
It has to be infantry, does it?
No, you fly.
Oh, yes.
Can't do it on fly.
Cool. That is a no.
You needed a 7.
I do. Let me check my other charges and I'll come back.
You've got a Gaze of Fate. Oh no, you used
Gaze
Gaze
of Fate.
Yeah. Okay, so he's re-rolling the charge for the Screamers.
Needing a 7. Okay, didn't pay off.
Nope.
Oh well. At that point, I don't really think it's worth charging anything else because I'll just get intervened. And actually, how many CP you've got?
4.
4. Yeah, I'll just get interrupted, so I might as well not waste stuff on my turn.
Okay.
So we'll just move these screamers in and eat you.
Okay, so Screamers in at these Custodians.
So currently 4 attacks each because of Boon. So we're hitting on 4s. Just let's find all those 1s and 2s because we've got no rerolls here or anything like that. So hey, that's a lot of misses, but then it's a lot of attacks. So we're happy days.
So he's winning on 3s because he's touch strength 6.
Yep.
So he tells me.
Yeah. I'm finding all the ones. There was not a lot of 1,000 there. So that is 5, 10, 14, AP 2, 2 damage.
So that is 6, 12.
How many can a storm shield?
14, you say?
Yeah.
Oh,
Storm shield in there, isn't there?
oh yeah, I need to take a Storm Shield first so I can do what, 2 at a time?
Until you fail 1, yeah.
So 3 ups. And then
3 up. How many is he going to take? All of them by the looks of it. Oh, come on, just die. Just die.
now I've got 2 more.
Yeah. Hey!
Well, that was pretty tanky.
That was stupid. He just made 12 out of 14 saves on 3 ups. Sure. Sure.
Okay, so attacks back.
Yes.
What's your toughness?
Only 4.
So that is 4 at minus
Doesn't
3.
matter.
What's that?
4s. I take 2.
D3 damage each.
It's 1 dead and 1 D3. This one's a win from the dreadnought exploding in his face.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
So
So
just one
D3,
D3.
second one. 3.
Yep, it's equal to.
Nice. Well, that was good.
Yeah, for you.
Okay, so any morale?
The screamers might be relevant on a 6. For Christ's sake. So there's 6 left. So I lose 1.
Okay.
I assume there's no relevant morale for you.
No. No.
Well then.
What about the horrors? They have Kairos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They lost 1, didn't they?
1 or 2, wasn't it?
1 by the looks of it. 2.
2.
Yeah, but they're fine because Kairos.
Yep. Okay. So we'll go into Custodes turn 2. Okay, so turn 2 command phase. I've got up to 5 CP. I've only scored 5 on the primary because it is domination, and you know, I feel like I'm just holding back because I'm going to get that last turn. So hopefully I can score some primary if I'm still alive then. At the moment, I just need to try and control some threats. So I'm going to hopefully get rid of some of both flank and then see what's left after that, and fingers crossed I get grind and stuff. Okay, Valerian's going to shoot into the screamers, so he's a captain. And then 4s.
4's toughness 4.
Nothing.
Good try.
Okay, then we'll do the other ones.
3 guardian spears.
Yep.
Do you get a guardian spear when you've got a sword?
Oh no, you don't. Start again. And then 4s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Minus 1.
Minus 1. That's irrelevant. 1 dice.
2 die.
What's 2 wounds each?
2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage.
Yeah.
Rude.
2 damage. And then the sword. Sword's 0 AP, 1 damage. So 2 hits.
It's a good job you hit on 2.
2 wounds, no AP.
Okay. We love it.
Okay.
Why couldn't we roll that earlier?
And then next up we'll go with all of these. So they're all in thingy bob, so I better start with the 3 bikes first, because you might pull and be out of range for the other one.
Oh yeah, I'm totally going to put your captain.
Okay.
So first bike.
Yep.
That's a lot of 1s. That's no 1s.
4s. 6 so far. That's what that will be for.
So another, all of them hit, and 4's to wound. There's another
3, so 9.
9. And another 4.
Yep.
So up to 13.
13.
Okay, we're back with save.
Okay, 13 saves, 4 ups.
Yep. Go screamers go. We passed a mighty, well, there's 4. 5, 6, 7. So that's 3 dead. So we'll pull the 3 that are closer to your captain. Just see if we can pull you out of rapid fire.
Cool.
And we'll check that for you.
It definitely is pulled.
Yep. You needed 1 more to get out of rapid fire there.
So I've got rapid fire, yeah?
Yep. That's a perfect amount. Cool.
Oh.
Falls. Look at that.
7.
7. 7. Take another 3, so another 1 dies.
And 1 down a wound.
1 down's a wound.
Cool. Okay, we'll be back with some more shit. Okay, Custodian Guard is shooting in, so I've got 2 spears. No reroll. 1.
1 wound.
Minus 1. So
Minus
it's just a
1,
3
so
up.
3 up. He loves it.
Yep. And then next one, this is a sword. 1, no AP. Just a 3 up.
Ow.
Takes a win.
Got a 6. That's not a 6.
No, it's not.
Down to 8 wounds remaining.
Okay. Decisions.
Decisions. Where do you want to shoot next? Let's come back.
Okay, so I'm shooting the sisters. I've spent a CP to make them assault free at the flamers. And do I get that back? That CP? No, I don't. So
that's a really nice stratagem. Just make your bolters assault free.
Yeah, 12 attacks. 4s to wound. 4 wounds. No AP.
Grab some dice. 4. These are 4-ups. I fail 3, so I take 1.5 flamers dead.
Okay, and then I'll go in with the captain.
Yep, against the flamers.
Yep. Reroll those ones.
You roll a lot of 1s into reroll to hit. Good job, you reroll.
And then 4s. That is 6.
Perfectly average. So let's roll some. Let's pick up some dice. 4s. That was not. I lose 2. So that's 3 dead. Yeah, 3 dead and 1 wounded.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the other 2 bikes. So that is 7. 7.
Come on, miss a shot.
And then 4s. 5, so that is 12.
Okay, so 12 invulnerable saves on the flamers. We're looking for 4s. That's 1, 2, 3 dead. So I'm down to 3 flamers remaining. Okay, so charge phase. Is there anywhere would you like to charge? I'm pretty certain these guys do.
Yes, so I'd like to charge them into the screamers.
7. I'm fairly certain that's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days.
And then I'll charge the guardian as well. There you
7
go,
again.
7. Okay, and then we'll charge
I feel some Nurgle trickery going on with all these 7s.
these boys into the horrors for 6.
6.
And then I'll charge the captain into this.
Yep. 5.
5.
If you keep charging, eventually you'll charge a double 1 at that rate. Okay, we'll be back with a fight phase.
I might charge these.
Go on, charge the sisters. Go on, charge them. Chop up that psyker. You know you want to. It's a dirty heretic psyker.
Nah, because they're not going to survive that.
Oh, I know. Okay, we'll come back with a fight phase.
Okay, so these bikes into the screamers. Reroll the 1s because of the captain. Or both captains. And then
Toughest 4, so freeze.
a reroll.
It's nice when you get to reroll absolutely everything, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what happens when you've only got about 5 models. Okay, so 4, 8, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's how many dice I was holding.
Actually, I don't. It's not freeze.
It's not
It's 4s because they're. Oh no, it's T5.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, it is freeze. Yeah.
T4. I fail 3. And they're D3, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so first one dies, next D3.
I was one already. That one is.
One's already wounded.
How many
so
you got left?
Roll 2d3, one at a time. Yep, dead. Dead. They're gone.
Lovely. I'll consolidate them in a moment. Then.
El Capitan on bike.
Yeah, El Capitan on bike.
So after that turkey dinner.
And then.
T7.
So 5s. Re-rolling.
Yep.
So it's only 2.
2. 3 ups. Takes 1. D3 damage.
2.
Call it 1.
So you reduce damage by 1, does he?
Yeah, this is Warlord trait. So he's
Lovely.
on 7.
Very nice. Then we'll go with the bikes.
Yep.
Into the horrors. What's the toughness?
Toughness for horror. You're winning on 2s.
Oh, we're not 2s. Okay.
Yeah, you're strength 6, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is 7.
7. You like your 7s today?
Yeah.
4s. I lose 2.
Lovely.
Squidge. And squidge.
Okay.
Then we've got my screamers to attack.
You have.
Which I have 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 left.
6 left.
6 screamers. So there are 4 attacks each currently.
Because of the boon.
Yep. Okay.
Screamers.
Hit on 4s. Oh, that didn't look good. Grabbing those hits. Maybe not.
It's not too
so bad. Yeah, about average. Maybe a bit above. And 3s. That was good. So that's 5, 10, 11 wounds. -2. This takes you to what? Your 4 up?
Yep.
These are 2 damage each.
Just then did.
Yep. Nom! Very good.
Okay. And your Lord of Change and your horrors.
Okay, horrors are very finicky. I've got to pile in.
6 horrors fighting into my bike.
Gonna slap you about, hitting on 4s. Winning on 6s. Yeah, get some!
I'm grabbing this, no AP.
No IP.
Okay, saved.
I need to look up the stats for Lord Change because I don't know if you've degraded yet.
Okay, we'll be back with the stats for the Lord of Change. Okay, 4 attacks because he's on his middle bracket.
Yep. Hitting on 2 still though. I don't have Deaths of False Emperor. Strength is user, so 6. Well, that's crap. 1 wound. You're T6, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 wound. -2.
It's a free up inbound.
He has a free up, does he?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Why does my shield captains have free up?
Well, that's cool.
That's cool. Certainly is. So.
Got some leaderships to do.
Yeah.
So the flamers, I'm looking for a 1. That's not a 1. So
What is
1
it?
dies. It's a 4.
Okay.
So the others, no, 1's left alive.
Okay. Gathering, you leaving the guy on the objective.
Yep. And then the horrors lost 4. Fate Weaver is 10, so they can't fail.
I only lost 2 this time.
Oh,
In
yeah.
my turn.
It's enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, end of turn points.
Okay, we'll be back with Demons turn.
Okay, so command phase. We're going to try and break this far flank this turn, but it's looking a bit grim over here with these guys advancing on my rear horrors. So let's hope we can crack some free up invons, which Patrick doesn't seem to ever fail whenever I play free up invons. So yeah, we're going to just mortal wound our way through them. We'll see how it goes.
You're up to 2 CP?
2 CP, yes.
Okay, we'll be back.
Psychic.
So the Demon Prince and Kara's Fate Weaver has jumped over, and the horrors have stayed in combat. These 2 are doing data intercept. He's stayed in combat. These 2 have jumped over and they've done a mortal. These 6 over. They've done a mortal wound on the sisters, and that's it.
Yep. They kind of bounced in a.
Oh, and the Flamers here just holding that objective.
Yeah. He's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna chill here and not burn much. So we're going to do some wizarding.
Okay.
We're going to start with Fate Weaver, who is going to start with a Gaze of Fate. Goes off on a 7. It's good to know. And then he's going to smite maybe? Yeah, because exploding mortal wounds is bad. So we'll smite on an 11. It's okay, I'll just roll a 1 for the mortal wounds. Always happens when you get a big smite, doesn't it?
It's a 10 anyway.
What's that?
It's a 10 is -1 because of them.
Oh, rude.
So I'll let it go.
Oh, well, I'll just roll for D3 then. There you go.
Okay, 6 ups. Save 1, so 2 damage.
Yeah. And his last spell will be, I guess, Boon. Boon of Change. For a 5. Boon is a 7, so that does not go off. Do we need it? No. Okay. Fate Weaver's done. We will then go with Herald over here is going to smite. So this will be a 6 now. Goes off on a 10. It'll be these bikes in the front.
Okay, I'll attempt to deny that.
Yep.
With
is,
the Custodians one.
So
it's a 4
4+.
up. Yep.
Yay! You finally stopped one.
Denied.
Okay, we'll then go with the Demon Prince, who is going to do smites. This will be number 3, so
7.
5, 6, 7. That's a 9. Oh, someone's calling me.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Smite.
Smite
D3.
away. D3. For 4 mortal wounds, because I get +1 to my mortal wound count.
Okay, so 6 is 2, so that's 2. That is 1 bike dead.
Yep. And his second power is going to be Infernal Gaze.
Okay.
So, yep, that goes off.
What does that do?
This is the roll 3 dice on a 4+.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
And obviously it's on the bikes.
Yep.
So I roll 2, so you take 3 mortal wounds.
Oh. So I'll take 2?
Yep.
Okay, Lord of Change.
He's gonna mental interrogate on a 8.
Okay, so I'll spend a CP to deny it on a 3-up. Yep.
Rude. Do we spend a CP for?
And I'm going to see if I get either of them CP back. I do.
Question is now, do I want to spend another CP on another smite? How many wounds you got left?
2.
Might be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the horrors are smite's up to an 8 now. So yeah, we'll spend 1 CP to cast smite with the pink horrors.
You auto smite, is it?
Yeah, it's cast. You pick a horror unit and you cast a spell on a 9.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll just smite.
So it'll be an 8.
Yeah.
Which does go off, yeah. Because it'll be.
I could do it with this horror, which is out of your.
Yeah.
So I have 2 mortal wounds.
Cool. So 6 ups. No. You did.
Yep. That gets rid of those bikes.
Yep.
Okay, we're into shooting phase. I don't think there is any. No, there isn't any.
Okay.
So, because I don't even think the horrors can see. Oh no, I've got 2 horrors that can see the sisters, so we'll do that.
Okay.
4s. Toughness 3.
Yeah.
1 wound. No, okay. Yep.
Saves.
Run for punt. Charges. Okay, let's put the screamers. Let's put them into the sisters and the captain.
Okay.
For a 5.
Cool. They're in.
Let's put the Demon Prince into the sisters for a 9.
Yeah, he's in.
And that'll do. So I'll come move my charges.
Okay, we're going with Kairos.
He's just going to try and get into the sisters because sitting where he is, he's not doing anything. 7, I don't think that's enough. I think I need a 9.
Yeah, 7's not.
Yeah, it was an 8 I was looking for.
Okay.
So, no worries. Right, fighting. Obviously, we don't want that captain eating me alive. So, we'll do the screamers first.
Okay.
4 of them hitting the captain. Can I hit with 5? I can hit with 5. So, 1's going to eat the sisters.
Yep.
Actually, all 6.
No, I think all 6 can hit. Yep.
Yeah, we'll just hit the captain.
Cool.
So, I grab some dice. 1 for the captain. 1 for 4s. Hold on a sec. That was a 2 and a 1. I just need to check the Demon Prince works on Zinch Demons.
He does.
He does?
Yeah, demons. He does. He rerolls for demons and for Zinch demons and.
Okay, so we get to reroll 1s, which is nice. Paid off. It's nice having rerolls. And then be forced to wound. So that is 5.
Okay, 3 up in runs.
Ooh, it's 2 damage each.
I'll reroll 1.
Yep.
And then 2 damage.
Yep.
Takes 1.
Do you wish to intervene? Can you intervene after all those stratagems?
I can do, yeah. No, I don't.
Okay, Demon Prince with his 5 basic, 3 for his talons. Going to eat the sisters. 2s, there's no 6s in there. Look at that, it's all 5s. And then 2s again. So that's 5, 6, 7 wounds.
3 up, 5 ups. Did it?
None. Your Capitan gets to hit either the killer turkey or
I think I'm going to hit the Screamers.
Screamers.
Hits, and then wounding on 3s. 5 wounds. -3, so 4 ups in you.
4 ups. Cool. That sucks.
So 5.
Yep. Secret.
First one.
Dead. Of course. Of course. Of course. Sure.
That's some serious damage I just put out of that captain.
Yeah, that's well.
You got one left. Okay, so that is the
your change gets to go now.
oh yes, sorry. For 4 attacks.
His 4 attacks. Yep. One missed. Rerolling 1s because the imprints.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, at least it's 3 wounds. Come on, die and turn into a spawn.
He does.
Through.
What are you?
They're flat 3.
Flat 3.
You've already used a reroll.
Yep. So I need to make a few of these. I'll make enough.
What is he, 5 up?
Yeah, 5 up.
How comes he's 5 up?
Superior Creation is his Warlord trait.
Oh, okay.
He's got 1 left. Okay, morale.
It's just a screamer who on a 6 will run away. Of course I'm going to roll 6 now. No.
1 or 6.
Because leadership 10 because of the Lord change.
Oh, Lord Change gives him that as well.
Yeah, it's
oh
great.
yeah, of course,
It's
it's
a
great
great
demons. Yeah. Okay. So
I didn't use my Gaze of Fate reroll.
you didn't.
Oh.
So we'll be back with Custodes turn 3. Okay, so I'm up to 3 CP. I scored. What did I score? 10.
We didn't even look. You were holding 3, which was equal to me, so 10.
Yeah, 10 for primary. So not bad. Hopefully I can. This is what, turn 3.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can up that in turn 4. Hopefully I need a big 15 really for turn 4. And then basically, yeah, I'm just going to try and take some objectives and score grind once at least.
Should have gone with Assassinate.
Should have gone for Assassinate. Okay, then bikes are shooting into the brimstones.
He's going to kill my little bits of fire. He's got lots of Daka. Look, he can roll all the dice for one on his own for once.
This is when you're not holding a camera, it does become easier. And then wounding on 3. I still can't do it.
Tiny hands away. There's a few wounds there.
Yeah.
How many's that?
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17.
17. So I only need to roll 9 6s out of 17 to survive. I'll get some done.
Okay, so 17, 6 up saves.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll all 6s now. There you go.
There's a few.
I might give it a go. That's only 4. I need 5 more. They're all gone.
Okay. Brimstone's dead.
Indeed.
So the Custodian Guard into the bike, to
Pink
the
horse.
guys. I've only got 2 spears because sword will be out of range. Both hit. Both wound.
Rude. I lose 1.
1 dead.
Squidge.
Okay,
Who's
then we're going to go with the captain. He might be in 12. Yes, he is.
Oh, is this the captain that
Oh, sorry, no, he
fell
can't
back.
shoot. He fell back. You're right.
cowardly ran away?
I'm going to go with this captain into Kairos.
Karos is over there. You
Not
mean Lord
him.
Change.
Lord of Change. You know what I mean.
He wants that chicken dinner.
And 5.
Indeed.
Go on.
That's a lot of 6s. What's that? 6 wounds?
6.
Rude. Okay. 5 ups. 5 ups. 3 ups. He fails 3 of them. That sucks. But he's got a 6 up for no pain, which if I can hold the camera right. There we go. Nope, so he takes 3 wounds. He's down to 4.
Cool.
What's next?
Next up, we're going to shoot these girls. And we have 1 in rapid fire. So.
Going after the last screamer.
Yep.
Two wounds.
2 wounds.
I could do it.
Come on.
Takes 1 wound.
Okay, that's annoying.
He's alive.
Right, we'll shoot these 3. We're going to shoot the pistol into this, the sword into this, and the 2 spears into Kairos.
Sure.
So sword hits, 2 wounds.
Need 2 4s here. Nope, there he goes.
Scream is dead. Die. And then the spears all hit. Wounded on 5s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Looking for 3s. Fails 1,
2
so
damage.
takes 1 damage.
Shoot. Oh, 1 damage because it's halved.
Doesn't roll a 6.
Okay.
Has he
so
rolled
he's
a 6
He's
yet?
down to 3. I think you rolled 1 once.
Yes,
Down to 3. Okay. We'll be back with some more thoughts.
Oh look, there's some Terminators in my rear guard.
They're going to shoot the horrors. So we...
Cowardly shooting me in the back.
6 shots of the axes. This will be 3s. Or is it 2s?
Toughness 3.
Yeah, so 3s. So it's 4?
4. Okay, so it's... How much was that? 4.
Yeah, 4.
4 on 4s.
2 died.
Looks like 2 dead.
So then D3 assault from their grenade launchers. So that is 5 shots. And then 3s. Only 1.
Loves it. So 2 die.
Cool.
Squidge. Squidge.
Lovely.
Right.
We'll be back with some charge. Okay, so charge bikes into the horrors. That is 11.
That's a long charge.
So that's in. Then I'm going to do Shield Captain.
Yep.
He's in. And these guys, they're in.
Okay. And then...
Terminators into this Flamer.
Yeah, so we worked out because of the thick ass wall that he needs to get through, he needs a 10.
Which I get.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
So I will move everything in and then we'll get into the fight phase. Okay, Captain into the Lord of Change. That is 5 hits.
2 wounds.
4 wounds.
Call it 4 wounds. Okay, sure. 3 up. What's the damage on this?
D3.
D3. We don't want that. We're going to use a CP to reroll. Ah, rude.
Out of CP. 3.
Oh, we knew that was coming. Can we roll a 6? Probably not. Nope, that's a triple 1.
He did.
So he dies. Does it explode? He doesn't explode. He doesn't even
explode anyway,
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So yep, that's the first of the chicken dinners.
That's quite a feat to kill him. I'm quite chuffed with that. Okay, so next up is we're going to go with these guys into that.
Yep.
So we have
A lot of attacks.
12.
12? 4 each, yeah.
Yeah. So rerolling 1s because of my captain, and then toughness 3.
3, yep.
So 2s. Rerolling because I charged.
I might as well just make 12 saves at this point. Oh no, you
11.
fell one. 11. Okay, I'll grab 11 dice.
Okay, 4 up saves.
We lose 6,
Cool.
which is perfectly average.
Okay. Okay, Terminators into the Flamer.
There's quite a long charge you made here, so this is quite lucky.
He is very lucky.
It's hard for Custodes.
What are you toughness 4? Oh,
4,
is it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's 8.
It's
So
ridiculous. How many is that?
9.
9? We like 9. 9's the proper number. That means we're going to make all my saves. Nope.
Not quite. Okay, Flamer's dead. We're going to do some consolidation and then we'll be back. Okay, change casters fighting back.
Gonna get you with his stabby knife. What's he? Hitting on 4s.
That's 2 5s. Just grab another dice.
And then wounding on something. Not 4s.
T6.
And
Okay.
then get 4 horrors to fight you.
Oh yeah.
Be scared. Whoa.
Always scared.
4s. 2 hits. Yeah, take 2 wounds. Get some.
Save. There's no AP yet.
No AP.
Okay, let's save. Okay, so we'll be back with Demons turn 4 and you're going to get 5 on the primary.
Okay, so command phase. It's get CP, so I'm back up to 2.
No, up to 1.
No,
you used the last one for a reroll.
I did indeed. So I'm up to 1. So not a lot left to do. I've got Kairos and a Prince, some Horus. So let's get some Custo.
Okay, movement. Kairos has jumped over here to bully my Terminators. These boys fell back. They've stayed where they are, they're doing a data intercept, and Demon Prince is menacingly looking at my Sisters of Silence like their lunch.
So, question with the Sisters. If I was to cast Smite with a Prince, I can't target the Sisters, so it would hit the Custodes, right?
No,
Because it just targets the closest unit.
yeah, but you target the closest visible enemy unit, which is me, but you can't target me, so you can't target anyone.
So I can't Smite.
Yeah. You want to move back a bit?
Just move back so they're slightly closer. There we go.
Cool.
Happy days. So yeah, we will then do. Don't know why we needed that. So he will smite, I guess. No, he's going to Infernal Gaze.
On.
No, we're going to start with Fate Weaver.
Okay.
Let's start with Fate Weaver. He's going to do Gaze of Fate. On 8.
Goes off.
We do like our Gaze of Fate when we remember to use it. He's then going to do a mighty ass smite for 7.
Yeah, go on.
D3. Have 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, 3 goes through.
Yep. And then we're going to go with. Is it Bolt of Change or Doom Bolt? I think it's Doom. It's one of the two. It's the big 9 cast. It doesn't go off.
Okay.
So that's Fate Weaver done. We'll then go to Demon Prince.
Okay, Demon Prince.
So he's going to start with Smite. Yeah, I'll take a 9.
So it goes down to an 8.
I'll take an 8.
Yeah, we'll deny it with the Sisters. Yep.
Then he will Infernal Gaze. Or
Do I get that back? I do. Lovely.
he's going to Infernal Gaze on the Captain. Over here. Goes off on an 8.
This Captain.
Yeah, it's a targeted one.
Okay, so I'll do the deny with the Custodians. No.
So, just need to roll a 4+. Take 4 mortal wounds.
Okay, 5 up for on a plane. Oh!
Get lost.
I'm going to re-roll it just because it's
You
funny.
can't.
Why?
It's not one of the ones you command point reroll, is it?
What, a Fear No Pain?
Yeah, you can't command point reroll, I think, for an pain.
Oh, okay, fair enough. He did! Otherwise I'd have done it because it would have been funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, go away. 7.
So this is the Demon Prince into the Sisters. See if 7's enough.
Looks.
Yeah, it's enough. Move them in.
Come here, ladies. And then we'll do Fate Weaver into Terminators. We'll call that 11.
He's probably in, just about.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, let's go look up Fate Weaver's stats and bop some Terminators.
Okay, Fate Weaver is going first.
Yep. Hits on 3s.
Because he's a boss.
Yep.
4 hits.
And then wounds on 3s. We'll take 3 wounds.
Okay. Minus?
Minus is enough to put you on Univon.
Okay.
3.
2 saves.
Just kills a dude.
1 guy dead. Okay, and then you go into Demon Prince.
Demon Prince.
I'm not going to interrupt.
5. Here's 8 attacks. Hit on 2s. Rolling 1s. 2 extra attacks of Death to the False Emperor. He rolls. It's nice remembering Death to the False Emperor.
Hopefully it'll be gone soon.
Yeah. I'd rather have just an attack on my
8.
profile. 8 wounds.
5 ups. Oh wow. 3 dead.
Will you stop that?
I've rolled above average, I would say today, especially on saves.
Go crazy.
Okay, Terminators into old matey. T7?
Yep.
3s. So that is 5.
5. On 4s. You roll all that, and I just roll fate.
Okay, 40.
I'm going to case of fate re-roll that for a save, and I'll CP re-roll the other one. No, so I take 3.
Okay. It's only 4.
4 damage.
Okay, and then I think the sisters get like 2 attacks each. I did wound you. You were toughness 6, didn't you?
Yeah.
So only once. That's a shame.
Only once. You're on a 5.
I'm assuming that's a save, otherwise he's not very good.
It's got a 4 up in one at least, so.
Yeah, it was 2 attacks. Oh, the superior gets an extra attack. No. Okay, so we'll be back with...
Run away, scared girls.
Leadership 9, I don't think so. I can't, can they? 3,
no, you're not
yeah,
straight,
6,
you
yeah.
can't help.
Okay, so we'll be back with Custodians turn 4. Okay, so I'm up to 3 CP, and I've lost my ability to get CP back from my guy because he died to a horrific mortal wound incident. And I'm going to just try and cap some more points and just keep scoring, really, because I feel like I can get it back at the end of the game and maybe outscore him at the end.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, these guys have just stepped out just so they can get some shots onto the Demon Prince. He's moved over. The girls have fallen back because they're not up for it. These 3 have moved around. They're going to kill some horrors, hopefully. The bikes are going to kill their Terminators and stayed in combat because they're going to smash Kairos' face in.
Which one?
Both faces. They've got an axe each, so it's just going to axe in one face, axe in the other, and that will be that. So we'll start off. We'll go with these 3 shots from these guys here into Demon Prince. All hit. No wounds. And then we'll go with the Capitan. Then wounding on 5s and 6s. Just the 2.
2. 3 up armor. Of course I rolled 1 and a 2.
Okay, 2 down.
2 wounds. No CP to reroll.
Then I've got 2 guys here that can see the horrors. And then 3, so 2 wounds on the horrors.
4s. Of course I rolled a double 1. Not my day for saves.
No, it hasn't been your day for saves at all. Horrors over there.
With all 3 bites, or
Yeah, all 3.
That'll do. What's that? 9?
That is, yeah.
Well, that's the first 5. Which are past 3, so there's 2 dead, and then there's another 3. They're gone.
They're gone. Okay. Then charges.
Charges.
I don't think there's any other shooting to do. Yeah. So we'll charge over here.
Yep. Go for it.
So double 1.
Oh, that's a no.
Okay. CP reroll. For an 8.
It's an 8. Ah.
They're in.
I had hopes there.
And they were dashed. Into the Changecaster. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna knife you.
And then into this guy over here. Yeah.
Cool. Good talk.
Okay.
We're back with a fight there.
Okay, into the horrors.
Doesn't like my horrors.
All hit.
Freeze.
Yeah. It will be 2s.
Yeah, you struck 6, aren't you?
Yeah. So 7.
7. So
I need to fail 2.
yeah, I'll just pass them on. Nope, they're very dead. I passed 2.
Sweet. Okay, then Demon Prince. And then this will be
6s. No, 6s.
4s.
Toughness 6. 4s. With rerolls.
Oh. 3.
I could kill him.
How many's he got left? 6.
6. With my roll and your rolling, it's going to kill him.
What is it? 4 up.
4 up. Passes 1.
2. Oh yeah, so 2. So 2 could do 3.
Yep.
See if Sam's prediction comes true. No.
No, it takes 4. It's 2 left.
Okay, and then we've got the bikes over the back into the Changecaster.
This poor little Herald just sitting there
If he
looking at
doesn't,
fucking
if he
Dawneagle.
doesn't die from this, it's tragic.
So many.
What's he?
Toughness 3.
Okay. Oh, toughness 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many's that? Is that 10?
That is 10.
It's a lot. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 4 ups. If I can pick dice up. One more. He fails 4. He's dead.
Okay.
Squidge. Okay.
You're up.
Karis gets to fight with his 5 attacks against your Terminators. So he hits on 3s. Cool. Death to the False Emperor?
Nah.
He does win 3 times.
Okay, 4 ups. Was it straight 3?
D6.
Oh, D6. I might as well reroll. No.
No. So first one, 4 wounds.
Okay, one dead.
Second one, 2 wounds.
Okay, one's left alive.
Damn.
On 2 wounds.
I don't have any CP.
Hold that objective. Okay, he will fight back. Two wounds.
The axe is not giving you minus to hit.
No.
Takes 1.
3.
Rude. Takes him down to how many? 12 remaining. Down to 9.
9. I can't count.
Yeah,
He's winning that battle. Now you've got the Demon Prince.
Demon Prince with his 8 attacks is going to clobber your captain. So, 2s. 1 additional. Very nice. That's 9 hits. 3s? No, he's only strength. Yeah, strength 7, aren't
T6.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's
I didn't roll any 3s. There's lots of 2s in there. It's 4 wounds.
4 wounds, so 3 up in buns. So you go through?
4 damage.
No, he halves all damage, so it's 2 damage.
Rude. That's not going well.
He's got 5 left. How many has he got left?
2.
2 left, good.
Pretty sure you win that fight. Alright.
Well, you're going to win that one and I'll win this one.
Well, we still have 1 model left. Alright, we'll move on to Zinch turn 5.
Yep.
Okay, command phase for turn 5.
You get 1 CP.
I get 1 CP, and then we jump pretty much straight to the psychic phase because I've got 2 models left. So
Okay.
we're going to zap you with bullets.
There is 0 movement.
So, zapping with mine bullets.
Yep.
Fate Weaver will gaze a fate on a 7.
Yep.
Then he will smite on a 7 for D3. 1 wound.
Takes it.
And then
He's got 1 wound left.
Then he's gonna do the big 9-inch D3 wounds. A 90. It casts on a 10.
Okay.
So D3 for 1.
He's dead.
Yep.
Demon Prince Smite.
Doesn't go off.
Doesn't go off.
I do have a CP, which I could. Yeah, why not?
You got Gaze of Fate.
Why am I... Yep, cast on a 9.
Okay. I'll use my last thing to deny it with these sisters, which is nice.
Rude. And then we will Infernal Gaze on the. Why am I rolling 3 dice? I wish I could cast it. It's cast on a 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's the 3 dice, isn't it?
I
3,
believe
4.
that casts on a 5. That does, yep. So it's cast. Does 2 mortal wounds
Why 2?
because he gets +1 mortal wound for every
Oh yeah.
because he's one trait.
No. So
Okay.
3 left.
Well, Fate Weaver's just kind of sitting there chilling there.
Okay.
I can't breach and I can't fly over it, so yep, he's just going to sit there and chill. We're going to chop you up in combat, I guess.
Right. So I get to go first because it's your turn.
Yep.
So. All hit. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
Cool. Fails 2. I don't have a CP left. I don't have a Gaze of Fate reroll. Fails it. He's dead.
He did.
Cool. Do we want to play turn 5 at this point?
No, I think what we'll do is we'll talk out the points out and we'll come back with the post game. So post game chat. Well, final scores.
I
Sam.
closed the book, but it was like a clobbering for the Zinch.
It was 57 to
57 to 85 to the
85.
Custodes.
So yeah, I mean, I ended up scoring more on primary and more on pretty much all 3 secondaries.
Yeah. Data intercept, we both had. You scored 1 more point. I had engage, which I barely got 6 on. To your grind, which we only got 6 on. If you'd gone with assassinate, which we said mid-game,
yeah,
you would have been way better off.
would have been better off.
And mental interrogation just didn't go off because you just kept going, no, stratagem. So, and a Paul the Witch got you 50.
That's why you take the sisters. Yeah, I mean, obviously the sisters were really nice against such a psychic heavy army.
I don't feel like they were that bad.
They didn't do that. No, they just
it was like the stratagem that killed me.
Yeah, and the odd occasion, you know, you get -1, like, and actually, like Valerian didn't do anything, but he sat on that objective, which is only one model, and he's quite hard to kill if you haven't actually got to go into him. Aleya, you know, again, I could have just sat her at an objective somewhere and just left her there once all his stuff had dropped in, and she could have just held an objective for me. So actually, I don't think they're too bad, and you know, Aleya still hasn't actually had the chance to get into combat because Sam keeps killing her first, or she just doesn't get the chance.
She's just a very easy target to kill.
Yeah,
so when you've got grind and you've only got 1 kill, and I can pick up 1, then she's just very easy to pick up like that.
But to be honest, you know, it comes down to the fact that Custodians were really durable, and that's why I won.
Yeah,
and my rolling
really well. Like I mean, 2's re-rolling followed by 4's re-rolling everything. It's just your dice just add up.
Oh, because of the re-roll to wound on the charge.
I don't have the re-rolls to add up. When I do, it adds up. But like generally, my 4-up saves weren't going off, and you were just like, oh, I'm just going to make 12 out of 14 3-ups.
Yeah. I mean, that was obviously just crazy. Like, I'm rolling that many 3-ups in a row. But yeah, I thought it was a interesting game, you know, like
I mean,
I think if the dice had suddenly spiked in your direction, I could have been in trouble, because you only need to lose a few units with Custodians, and then suddenly you can't score, you know. I actually really like this list though for the Custodians. I think I've got enough units like to be able to hold it, and I can seem to, with them re-rolls to wounds, I can actually seem to take down the big monsters. You know, that is what, not that one, the other one.
The one that didn't roll a single 6 and saw immutability.
Exactly, yeah. That one. I mean, I said to Sam halfway through, I was like, I've sort of got it as a challenge in my head that I want to kill it now. And I did actually kill it, which I was pretty pleased about. With a 3-up invuln, 6-up for no pain, managing to get wounds back, half in damage. Like, that's a really hard thing to kill.
Yeah, it's -1 damage and 6-up for no pain, which I made like 1 of all game. But I've had games where that's stacked and I've made like 4 or 5.
Yeah, and then really, suddenly he gets more wounds back, and then you're just thinking, oh my god, and it's soul destroying. But I was just fortunate that Sam's dice were being really bad today.
I wouldn't say really bad, but yes, they were bad.
They weren't as good as they. But basically, my dice were a little bit better.
But yeah, I mean, for us, this was like a tester of the terrain. We what was it? The WTC terrain pack. We were making one of their boards, and we were like, okay, we'll just change this, change that to make it a little bit more.
We actually, like I said when I started to set it up, it was they've got different amounts of terrain on different boards, so it was just a certain board that I chose had so much terrain, and I was like, you know, if you're Drukhari on this board, you are gonna just absolutely annihilate your opponent. I honestly don't see how, with that much terrain on a board, there was like 4 big L's, 6 small L's, a couple of bits of dense cover, and I was like, you know,
so much terrain, and Drukhari just go,
I've got such good movement, it's all breachable, so Drukhari just advance and charge through it like it's crazy.
Is what I was chatting to my brother the other day, because he plays Drukhari, and he says that yes, they are super powerful, but they're also a little bit squishy. Yeah. So if you get hit, you do die, but you punch above your weight. The trick is, with all the terrain on the boards, this is why I think they're doing so well, is because they always get the ambush. Yeah. So
because you can just keep moving up from L to L to L, and then, you know, once you get, because the idea is obviously you need to get them raiders in close range to get all your people out, and then with a 3-inch disembark, an 8-inch move, and advance and a charge, you know, you'll get in there. So
I mean, Drukhari, don't get me wrong, they are busted as hell currently, but with the terrain,
I don't know if they're busted as hell. I think there's a few small things that need to change.
I think terrain and the meta format is making them stronger. Yes. The meta format is more heavy Terminator, heavy infantry based, where Drukhari deal with that really well.
Yeah, so. and like AdMech are coming out, and AdMech are good. Do you know what I mean? AdMech, I reckon, will be quite strong. They'll be a good counter to Drukhari. As long as there's not 1,000 bits of terrain, like, you know, As long as the terrain doesn't suit Drukhari too much, is basically my point.
I mean, I quite like a dense board, but I think this had enough. And
yeah, I think this is actually a pretty good competitive board. I think there's enough to hide your stuff turn one, and then you move out, and then you know start getting into some fights.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that game just to see. You know, I'm not a massive fan. Like thematically, these elves are ugly.
Yeah.
But functionally,
they're good.
They're good. So yeah, I really enjoyed that game to a point where I was just like, wow, I can't win this now.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just get through it.
But I hope you guys at home enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe if you did. And we will see you in another one very, very soon. So stay lucky, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.